Thank you for staying with us. Now, it's summer just around the corner. You may be starting to entertain the idea of a possible family getaway. Well, joining me now with our hot tips for holidaying at home and abroad is Michelle Walsh Jackson from thenoveltraveller.com. Good morning, Michelle. You've got some cracking ideas and some great deals in here as well.
I do indeed.
And you're going to start with
we're going to start with France, and this is the best country to go camping in. They really have it down to a fine art.
Absolutely.
And I've chosen Ciblou campsites because they've got over 20 across all of France, and particularly good sites on the west coast, Les Chamandes and La Réserve. This is a great holiday if you've got toddlers and you really want to have support around you, because they do kids clubs great, they do entertainment, there's so much happening.
So you basically, you get the car, ferry over, arrive in the park, and then they're safe for the couple of weeks.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's what a lot of people do, because they'll have their kids, they make so many friends, and you're staying in gorgeous apartments as well that are completely self-contained. But you know, there's lifeguards, there's so much to do. You meet up with other families. There's so much going on. It's a brilliant family holiday.
Now, is it mad money, or what are we looking at deal-wise?
This is absolutely terrific news. They are doing a flash sale at the moment for Irish visitors, and it runs until next Monday, the 21st, with 30% off. All across the board their fares. Now, $358 for a week, and that's for your mobile home, and then you can have all the amenities around you as well, which I think is a really good price for a family.
That's very good.
$358, and they have air conditioning, they have beautiful ensuite bathrooms, you can sit out on the veranda.
And they have the weather.
And they have the weather. It gets really hot, so do get if you are going a mobile home in July and August, you must have aircon. That's one of my top tips.
That's a great deal to start with. Okay.
And if you go with Irish ferries, there's $299 each way. So you'll get all that on my website, noveltraveller.com. You get a link to Ciblou and that great deal.
Very good. Okay, let's move a little bit further afield then, down to Turkey.
Well, Turkey is where...
One of those places on my list. I've never got there yet.
Absolutely, and I have a great value deal here. It's where East meets West. So this might suit a family where your kids are maybe 12, 13, a little bit older, and they'd be willing to go with you to some of the fantastic sites, like Ephesus. So if you go to Kusadasi, which is where you've got direct flights from Dublin with Sunway, you're only about 20 kilometres from beautiful heritage. You're also you're very close to Adaland, which is one of the biggest theme parks in Europe. I mean, they've got 3 huge theme parks, and then you've got the things like the Turkish baths, the hammam baths, and all that going on.
Great food as well.
Absolutely. And if you can't wait till the summer, Simon, this offer for $499, and that's for per person flights and accommodation in a 4-star hotel. It's called the Golden Day Wings Hotel, and that's with Sunway, and that's going out on April 16th. So I think that's terrific value.
That's very good.
$499 per person. You'd have the 4 of you off if there's 4 of you for under €2,000.
Thank you very much. Right, let's move down then to Lanzarote, and you have got a cracking deal for us here. Well, are you ready for this one?
Well, this is a 5-star place. I've only ever walked through the Princess Yaisa in Lanzarote. It's a superb hotel. Lanzarote is a special UNESCO protected biosphere region. It's got the lunar landscape, and it's just a fabulous island for families. But the Princess Yaisa has got 9 restaurants. They've got loads and loads of again, family activities, things to do. The spa is out of this world for mum and dad, and there's so much to do in Lanzarote itself. You've got the Cesar Manrique Foundation, and as I said, this Princess Yaisa deal is $958, and it's really, really difficult.
But this is 5-star.
You are talking top of the bus here, above the driver, Simon. This is really...
And how long is that deal available for?
Well, you'd need to book it soon, and that's for travelling in May, and that's with Sunway. Okay. So you can go directly to Sunway, or you can click through my website, as I said, to get
Okay, very good. Let's move then to one of my favourite places in the world, La Bella Italia.
Lake Garda is where I brought the kids when they were young, and it's another great family destination. Because some of the resorts are right on the lake, and this particular one is in Castelnuovo del Garda, which is right beside Peschiera at the bottom of the lake. It's a beautiful resort, and the great news is with this particular resort, Casparina Village, you're a 10-minute walk from Gardaland. Now, anyone who doesn't know Gardaland, it's the biggest theme park and in Italy, and you've got Peppa Pig Land, and you've got loads of stuff
just down the road.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course the food. You've got self-contained apartments in the lovely Casparina Village, but then you've also got just outside in the town, you've got fantastic restaurants.
Is there anything on the park itself? Are there amenities there?
Yes, there's a fabulous you know, water park region, but the water
yeah.
park is actually not too far away. So that's really what I would recommend.
Look at that. And what sort of money are you looking at for
now,
that?
Now, for a family, I'm going top flight here because they're kind of the Italy experts from Ireland. And for 3,148, you've got a family of 2 plus 2, and that's going out between the 25th of June and the 20th of August. And as I say, if your kids are finicky eaters, Italy is the place to bring them because every kid loves pizza and pasta, don't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I said, Lake Garda, you know, you've got all the beautiful little towns.
3,000 does sound a lot, but that is high season.
That is high season, and that's everything. You know, well, no, that's not everything. That's your flights, your accommodation, your bags, your transfers, and all that.
Yeah,
and you have someone in resort when you book with a travel agent. You've got someone there to represent you, to kind of steer you.
Yeah,
and you're not too far from Verona and Venice as well, so you can go for a day trip there.
Fabulous.
So that's why I recommend Lake Garda to a lot of people.
So there's some European destinations for you, and of course, not forgetting there are some amazing places to see on our very own islands.
Well,
let's start with Boeing Valley.
I think Boeing Valley is really wonderful for kids because, well, of course, we've all known Newgrange, but it's also the site of the Battle of the Boyne. And there's a fabulous new interpretive centre just opened up in Old Bridge House, and that is where kids can actually, you know, get to feel and learn about it. You've got a beach as well. You've got Bettystown Beach, you know, it's not too far. And I went kayaking from Trim Castle all the way down the River Boyne, and with my teenage daughter and her friend during last summer, and it was one of the best activities.
Great crack.
We did. It was fantastic. And you know, you can stay in an yurt in Dunboyne.
Oh, the old yurts. Yeah.
The Rock Farm Slane specialises in that, and it's right on the site in the grounds of Slane Castle. And there's a new distillery open there, which might be worth checking out. And of course, your Tato Park finishes off. You've got Tato Park. You've got everything in the Boyne Valley.
That's all the Boyne Valley region.
And a 3-night in camping in an yurt, 360 for 3 nights. That's for the whole family. It's a lovely experience.
Right, let's move over then to Enniscrone.
Yeah, well, this is another place I went over to last summer. I did a 3-generation holiday there with my daughter and my dad, who has since sadly passed away, but I can treasure the time we had in Enniscrone. It's great for families because we got up early one morning, went for a walk along that beautiful beach. There's 5-kilometre stretch of golden sand, and you've got other things to do like the seaweed baths, and we got up early one morning and did yoga, myself and my daughter. That was really gorgeous on the beach. You know, and the rain stayed off. But there's so much to see around that area, isn't there? There's so much to see. You know, you forget how much beauty is along our wide Atlantic way, on our own coast. But no, we had a wonderful time.
And good deals to be had?
Well, if you stay at the Diamond Coast Hotel, which has been made a 4-star hotel, $510 for a family for 3 nights. Now, we stayed in a family room, so it was kind of cordoned off. There was kind of like a double bunk bed, and then you've got 2 double beds, lovely big rooms. Yeah, and very friendly down there. The golf course is fantastic, and actually they have some of the best links in Ireland.
Oh, we have the best in the world, the links courses.
Oh, well, we definitely do, but Enniscrone is special. It's really,
and
really
it's consistently named as one of the top golf courses in the world. Absolutely. Let's finish off down at Hayfield Manor. Yeah, well,
I want to give you some Mother's Day ideas. This is my tip of the week. Because we have Mother's Day next week, the best thing to do is to make memories with your mum. I was just advising you there to go, why not go for afternoon tea? And if you're down in Cork, Hayfield Manor is doing lovely afternoon teas for €42 per person. And don't worry if they're booked up, because she can buy a voucher, and she can, your mum can go along
and use it at her leisure.
Absolutely.
As long as she brings you with her.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, an Ireland's Blue Book voucher is a great price because they never go out of date.
Yes,
you know, you can keep using them. Original Irish Hotels also have a great stay in Sneem Hotel, 2-night stay, dinner, bed and breakfast, and afternoon tea, $185 per person.
That's very good.
And you know, if you're stuck,
more info on
if you're stuck, there's more. Today's Irish Daily Mail, I've got a special there with ideas for Mother's Day. Lovely deals and specials around Ireland to bring your mum.
We covered a lot of bases there.
We did. We got through a lot, Simon.